Perfect.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, we got hopefully it'll be a quick little video today. Before I get into what this video is about, we got a shop card shout out for John over at Amateur Scale Model Building. I'm sorry. Really cool card. I see your little Bitmoji guy there. That's pretty cool. I showed that to my daughter and she said it was cute. John, thank you for the kind words on the back and swapping cards with me, sir. So this past weekend, Saturday, we went to the South Carolina Modelers Association Hope It Don't Snow show in Spartanburg, South Carolina, which is right up the road from me. It's about a 30, 35, 40 minute drive from my house to where that show is. First show I've been to in a while, probably 3 or 4 years. Very first show I ever put any models on the table. We took our 64 GTO, we took our 68 Shelby GT500, and we took our monogram 80s Bronco. All of those have videos here on the channel. The Bronco may only be a Sunday morning model cars and coffee. I think there's a slideshow way back in the day on when I built it. But yeah, we took those 3, put them on the tables. Had a good time, met some cool people, face to face, person to person. We'll run through these shop cards and stuff that I got. The first one was from Pappy at Fred Henry's West Georgia Rods and Customs. Got a sticker and actually a 3-pack of cards from him. He said he brought them with him and was trying to get rid of them, so he gave us 3. Also, shout out to Fred, because this, like I said, this was the first show I'd ever entered anything in, and I wasn't real sure about how it worked. And when he walked up and introduced himself, you know, we shook hands or whatever and talked for a minute, I don't know if he could tell I was confused. He kind of explained how everything went on. So Fred, appreciate you, brother. The next one we got was from Rocky over at Star City Scale Modeling. Really cool shop card there, and we got a sticker from him too. You guys that sent stickers will be on the refrigerator fame. That's what I do with all my stickers, is I make refrigerator magnets out of them. So Rocky, we appreciate you, sir. Thank you for swapping cards with us in the conversation. We also got one from Irvin over at the Art of Rake. If you don't know him, maybe you can scan that QR code, take you to his channel. So we got a shop card and a sticker from him. Thank you for the swapping cards with me, sir. Appreciate the conversation as well. Next one is Kelly over at Model Car Archaeology. Got his card and his sticker. Talked to Kelly a good bit when I first got there. He actually introduced me to one of his friends. I think his name was Brian. I could be wrong. Kelly, if I'm wrong, correct me down below. But me and Kelly and Brian talked a good bit while we were there. Got to see Matthew over at Model Car Videos or MCV Products. Take your pick. We bought some stuff from Matthew. We're going to do a separate haul video for that. Matt, thanks for the conversation. Thanks for the stickers. Speaking of Matt's, we got to talk to Matt's Models and More. He doesn't have cards, but he gave us one of his stickers. Appreciate you, Matt. Thanks for the conversation and the sticker, sir. Very nice to meet you. We talked to Tim Custom over at, Tim Kalankowitz over at Tim Custom Models. He was there doing show coverage for his new magazine. If y'all want to scan that QR code, it'll take you to the web page for these. Tim, nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for the sticker and the card. Also got to see Mark Batson, Hobby Dude 007, and Mrs. Hobby Dude. We talked to her for a few minutes. She was sitting at the raffle ticket table. Mark we talked to for just a few minutes. This is his club that put on this show, so he was running around busy, but we did get to chat with him a little bit. While I was in line going into the show, we got to talk to Henry Robbs over at Mid-Century Models. He was in line behind me, so we chit-chatted the whole time we were in line. Who else? Kenny from K-Dog Model Car Doghouse. He was there. We got to talk to him for a little while. Tim Brown over at the Throttle Power was there. We got to sit down and talk to him for a few minutes. Brian Burwell over at Guy Fuels Model Car Garage was there. We got to talk to him for a few minutes. Put a face with some names, and actually meeting these guys in person. Everybody that I talked to there, I appreciate it. Appreciate the conversation and the shop card swaps and everything else. Had a really great time. Somewhere around the 1 o'clock mark, I started getting tired because I worked the night before, 13 and a half hours, and I had been up since 2 o'clock on Friday. So basically I came home from work, had everything ready to go, came home from work, took a shower, got ready, threw everything in the truck and hauled butt over there. But anybody that I mentioned will be linked down in the description below. Once again, guys, I appreciate the conversation and the handshakes and the shop card swapping and just being able to hang out with you guys and talk in person instead of behind this thing and on that thing. Hopefully I'll get to go to the May show in Simpsonville. That show's only 15 minutes from my house. I've been 3 other times, just gone to the show. Never entered anything. It seems like every year I plan to go, but something comes up, so I hope nothing comes up this year, because I really want to go to that show too. Of course, we didn't win anything with our builds, but it was cool just to have our builds on the table with some of these other stellar guys. Did get to see a few people stopping and looking at my stuff when I was walking around. There a couple times I walked by and some people were pointing and talking about my stuff. Don't know if they were laughing or just discussing it. Either way, still had a great time. Like I said, anybody that I mentioned will be down in the description below. My email will be down in the description below if you want to swap shop cards. I took some pictures at the show, didn't take any video. I didn't take pictures of everything. I took pictures of stuff that just caught my eye while I was walking around. We'll put a slideshow at the end of this showing those pictures. But until the next one, guys, I appreciate you all. New subscribers, old subscribers, people just randomly watching. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you on the next one.